What is going on, YouTube? This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and you guessed it, it's Tuesday, and we are back for Cop or Drop. This is episode 6. If you guys haven't checked out this series before, what I do is I take books that I'd be copping right now, I'll be buying this week in this market, and then there are books on the opposite end which I'd be dropping and I'd be staying away from, or possibly even selling out of your collection if you own them. We're on episode 6 of this series, so if you have not checked out episodes 1 through 5, stop this video right now and go check them out. With that said, if you guys are not a current subscriber of the channel, guys, and have been digging my content, I want you to go ahead and click that subscribe button for me. I want you to tap that like button because it does help the algorithm out. And of course, I want you to turn on notifications because it'll let you guys know when I post new videos. So we're going to jump right into it here this week, guys. I'm going to start with the Cop. These are the books that I'd be buying right now, and I took a set of 3 books, right, because they're all kind of related, so I wanted to lump them up. Instead of doing one book, I have 3 books right now that I'd be buying. It's actually a genre of books. So here we go. I am buying right now all these Silver Age Batman first appearance keys. That's right. The Riddler, the Scarecrow, the Penguin, Poison Ivy, all of them. I'd be hopping on this bagwagon right now, and I'm going to tell you why. First and foremost, DC keys, as you guys know, have been lagging over the past year and a half. They haven't nowhere near the amount of upside that the Marvel books have gone through over that time span. Marvel books have jumped out of the office, jumped off the screen. They have gone absolutely bananas because of the great MCU movies they're putting out there. DC, on the other hand, 99% of the movies have been pure crap, let's be honest. But I gotta be honest, the Batman movie that I just saw about 3 weeks ago, I didn't get a chance to see it in the theaters. That movie was absolutely awesome, and these books are ready to take off. They've already gotten a little hot. I think now is a great time to buy them. What we're going to do, we're going to jump right into 3 of these books. We're going to go over each individually. I only took 3. There's a bunch more out there, so do your due diligence. Go check them out, the ones you're looking for. But all the main Silver Age villain keys, those are what I'm after, okay? We're going to start with Batman number 171, the first appearance, Silver Age appearance of the Riddler, and a 2020 average for a 4.0. You guys know, for the Silver Age books, guys, I stick to 4.0 or higher if I can. This beautiful pink cover, 2020 average, was $320. The 2021 average was $564. The 12-month rolling average was $695, and the 90-day average was $658. The last sale, believe it or not, back up to $690 back in May. I am all over this thing right now, guys. I know the Riddler was in the first movie, but this book has started to take off. All the Silver Age Batman keys are starting to go up as the Marvel keys are starting to come down. So it's time to shift our attention from the great Marvel stuff. That doesn't mean we have to sell everything, get out of our books. It just means, hey, we got to pay attention to the DC stuff. Jump on these books right now. So another book I have for you in the same genre is Batman number 234, the first Silver Age appearance of Two-Face. Another beautiful cover. I actually saw somebody just list a 9.4 copy signed by the late great Neil Adams for $3,500, which I thought was absolutely insane. So again, we're going to talk about a 6.5 in this grade, a 6.5. The 2020 average was $191. The 2021 average was $322, so we didn't get that double we always talked about. The 12-month rolling average was $356, and the 90-day average was $350. The last sale back in April was also $350. Again, Two-Face is a character that may show up in the Batman 2. We already have a confirmation that they're going to do another sequel to this movie, and probably a third one if the second one is good as well. They're going to go where the money is, right, guys? So I'm betting on Two-Face possibly being a main character in that film. You never know. Let's go to the third book. The third book on my list is a copy of Batman number 189. That, of course, is the first Silver Age appearance of the Scarecrow, another book that has really gone up in price over the past 6 months or so. We're going to take another 4.0. Again, Silver Age book. That's where I like to start at. The 2020 average was $172. The 2021 average was $280, so we almost got that double, but didn't quite get there. The 12-month rolling average was $353, and the 90-day average was down to $350. But guess what, guys? That last sale, just in April, last month, was up to $425. So this book is starting to creep up again. I think this is a great time to buy these DC keys, and I'm not even going to hold it just Batman keys, even though this is what I'd like to focus on. Batman is my favorite DC character, and I think he's probably got the best rogues gallery out there. I think Spider-Man could probably rival him. Regardless, these are the books that I'm focusing on right now because I don't have a lot of DC books in my collection. I think these are still highly undervalued books, and it's what I'd be going after, what I'd be copping right now in this market. So as always, guys, let me know down in the comments. Do you agree with me on this one? Would you be buying these DC Silver Age Batman keys? I think now is the perfect time. I'm telling you guys, I know I talk a lot of Marvel, we talk a lot of MCU, we talk a lot of monetary value on this channel, but don't forget, you are supposed to buy books that you love these characters. That is the point of collecting comics. I'm not in it just for the investments. I want to own these books because I enjoy these characters, and I am a Batman fan. So with that said, we're going to go into the drop for the week. Again, I have another 3 books that I'd be dropping right now. I'd be staying away from at all costs. And if I owned them in my collection, I'd be selling these books right now. I will state I have owned all 3 of these books in the past, and I've sold all of them within the past 6 months. I knew this was coming, and I wanted to get out of them as soon as possible. That doesn't mean you guys have to, because I do think there are some Silver Age books I'm going to be talking about that they're great long-term holds. But for right now in this market, I don't want to be in them because I don't see them going up that much. And I could be wrong, but we'll see. We're going to start with the first one. My first drop for the week is a copy of Thor 165, the first Silver Age appearance of him, who later goes on to become Adam Warlock. Now, why am I dropping the books and why am I dropping anything Adam Warlock right now? Plain and simple, when Infinity War came around, I could have sworn that they were going to use Adam Warlock in that movie. Of course, in the comics, Adam Warlock is a great story piece to that movie, to the Infinity War saga, and he didn't show up, and I think they missed a great opportunity to kind of get this character in there. Then we saw the end credit scene for Guardians of the Galaxy, and we knew he was supposed to show up. Hasn't shown up yet. It took them a long time to finally put out this movie, and you know he is coming. He has been confirmed. Will Poulter is going to play Adam Warlock in the MCU. But guess what? Over that year and a half, 2 years, the book really hasn't gone down that much, right? We got a little bit of jump, and we're going to choke right in to the numbers, and a 4.0 because it's a Silver Age book. The 2020 average was $165. The 2021 average was $285, so we didn't get the double. Like tells me right now, all right, maybe we didn't get that big pop we should have got. The 12-month rolling average was $341, and the 90-day average was $355. And the last sale just this month in May was $350. So we got a little bit of a pop from 2020 to 2021, not that much. Regardless, again, a nice Silver Age key, guys. I wanted this book in my collection. At one point, I think I had 3 or 4 copies. It wasn't going anywhere, so I unloaded them. And I think now is a good time to sell those keys as well. Oh, it may be a hard move right now. I think the closer and closer we get the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 releasing, the better off you will be selling these books, but I would be selling if you could right now. So another book, again, along the same lines, is a copy of Fantastic Four, number 67, the first appearance of the Cocoon, where him, is born from. And we're going to talk a 6.0 on this book because for some reason this book is not the money book. The Thor 165 is the money book in my opinion. But again, a nice Silver Age key. The 2020 average was $186. The 2021 average was $351. So almost got that double, but didn't quite get there. The 12-month rolling average for this book was $387, and the 90-day average was $395. The last sale down to $353. This book is getting forgotten about a little bit right now. That's why, hence, I don't want to keep it in the collection. Again, a nice Silver Age long-term book. You want to keep it in there, great. But I'm talking about right now on this channel is buying books for the long term that are going to go up a lot, right? We want to focus on the books that we think are going to have the biggest bang for your buck. I know we talk a lot of investment stuff. Again, if you love Adam Warlock, don't sell the books because they're important to you and they have nothing to do with monetary value. But the copper drop, we're talking about money. We're talking about what we want in the collection. It's going to make us money in the long term. So I'm dropping this one as well. And the last book of the trifecta is a copy of Marvel Premiere #1. The first time we get the name Adam Warlock, and it's kind of in his own series, right? It's Marvel Premiere #1. And now we're going to take a 7.5 copy of this book. So a nice higher grade book. A 2020 average for this book was $173. The 2021 average was a whopping $418. So we did get the double on the Marvel Premiere #1. So I can't figure out for the life of me why the other two didn't do that as well. Maybe because it's the name Adam Warlock in this book. I have no idea. Regardless, the 12-month rolling average was $525. The 90-day average down to $455. And guess what? The last sale in May of this year down to a whopping $355. We came a long way very, very quickly, and all of a sudden we're going back the other way very, very quickly. We're almost at a $200 swing in just over the past year towards the downside on this book. Again, I think you missed your shot to sell this book when they kind of announced that Adam Warlock was going to be showing up in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Regardless, you're going to get another opportunity to sell once we get closer to that movie. But again, if you own this book right now, I'd definitely be dropping it. I'd be selling these books and kind of moving on to something that's newer, something that you love other than Adam Warlock. Again, like I said, if you are an Adam Warlock fan and you want this in your collection forever, then please don't sell, because you'll only be mad at me for this. But if you were talking about money, move on from these books and try to pick up something that you think will go further in the future, like the Silver Age Batman keys. With that said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Cop or Drop. This is episode number 6. So like I said, if you haven't checked out 1 through 5, go ahead, stop what you're doing, and check out those videos. I think you will enjoy them. One other thing I wanted to mention to you guys was I've been getting a lot of requests out there for books like, hey, would you buy this? Would you buy that? Drop me comments down below. Let me know what you want to see on this Cop or Drop series. Are there specific books out there that you want me to let you guys know if they're cops or drops? Drop me hints down below, and I will surely do them in future videos. So with that said, this is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics and Collectibles saying thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.